My dear friends, we love you so very much. If you could live life in perfect alignment with your spirit, you would wake up each morning eager for the day's new adventure. The smallest things would be as fascinating now as they were when you were children. You'd find ways to enjoy the things you must do, or use your mind to happily occupy yourself when the tasks or situations around you didn't easily please. You would feel your likes and dislikes without any judgment whatsoever and kindly but firmly follow your inner compass rather than acquiescing to the desires of those around you. You would live innocently, authentically, and joyfully. And while we know many of you feel far from this reality, you're not as far away as you think. In a single instant, you can choose to accept yourself and your feelings, and thus glean the wisdom they offer. Instead of asking yourself, should I feel this way or that, tell yourself the truth, I do feel this way. What are these feelings trying to tell me? When you feel inspired, uplifted, interested, enthusiastic, or good about something, you're seeing it through the eyes of your soul. You are in agreement with your spirit centered in your soul, at one with love, and in harmony with your inner compass. When you feel bad, upset, frustrated, or misunderstood, you may be reacting to the situation at hand, but if you remain upset after the initial reaction, you haven't quite recentered in your soul space. Your spirit would acknowledge the frustration as simply a turning point in the road. This frustrates you. Do something else. Thinking about this bothers you. Let's focus on something more pleasant. This person does not resonate with you. They have a right to be, and so do you. Let's turn your attention toward those with whom you share a natural, organic harmony. Dear ones, your soul is always seeking what feels like love. So when something bothers you, see it as a signpost. Either the thing or the thought is not serving you. Either the situation needs to change, or your thoughts need to be pointed toward what is better. We are not asking you to like what you do not. Suppose you go into an ice cream shop. There are endless flavor combinations. You know which ones call to you. You might sample a few. Your soul is calling you to the most loving ice cream experience in that moment. However, maybe the clerk raves so much about their favorite flavor that you get caught up in their energy. You want to please them, or you feel you should try it. Perhaps you taste it and love it wonderful. But suppose you take a bite and realize you don't particularly care for it. You know you would have been happier following your own inner compass. In that instant, you have a choice. You can see the moment as your soul sees it. I tried something to please someone else rather than my own spirit. I don't like it. Now I have a choice. You can return it and get something you like better. You can appreciate the clerk's joy, appreciate your own loving heart that wanted to make them feel good, and also learn that you are always better off listening to your own inner compass. Of course, you could eat the ice cream you don't like and try to force yourself to enjoy it, but if you authentically don't, there's no point. Far better to be honest. Acknowledge your feelings, learn, adjust, and move forward. Your soul would not find anything wrong with this. Your soul would say, how wonderful! I have so many choices. How delightful that the clerk loves this flavor. I sense their desire to share their joy with me, and I also sense my desire for something else. I will acknowledge their love, honor my guidance, and lovingly order what I'm drawn to. I am filled with love right now. The clerk will be appreciated and acknowledged. My agreement is not necessary. Only my love. Or suppose you went ahead and ordered what you didn't enjoy. Your soul would say, how kind of you to try to please this clerk. It was only a little misunderstanding that you felt you had to please them rather than listen to your inner compass. Look how much love is here. Now, let's shift this so everyone is satisfied. Throw away the cone you don't like and try again. Thank the clerk and lovingly explain that you simply have different tastes. Put love back into the equation, and all will be well. You have learned more about yourself. Can you imagine a reality in which you have an experience, feel your feelings, learn from them, and adjust kindly? A reality where you feel no need to please anyone else, agree with anyone else, or do anything that doesn't feel true to your soul. We know you have to go to work, but your soul would see even the most mundane job as an opportunity to seek and share love. When you're stuck in traffic, your soul isn't asking you to enjoy being stuck, you likely can't. Instead, it says, here we are. What can we find to appreciate? What can we focus on to bring joy? How can we accept the present and create the future? Your soul is not out to please others or to like what it does not. It is always seeking a better feeling point of focus, a better thought, a better choice. Love is the river that flows around the boulders, finding a path of greater ease and joy. So as you move through life this week, pay attention to your feelings. When you feel good, you are seeing through the eyes of your soul. When you don't, ask your spirit, how would you see this? What do you recommend I focus on instead? If you're in a job you don't enjoy, your soul might say, I see you care about paying your bills. I see you can bring your best to the situation. I see you can focus on your work while imagining and tuning into a kinder and better reality. I see you don't yet know how dearly the universe loves you, or how much better you can create. It's okay. You are loved. Just be kind to yourself today. Do your best. Dear ones, you were not meant to remain stuck in what feels unpleasant. Like children who spit out food they don't like, you can spit it out and try something different. Make new choices. Shift your focus. Reach for what brings you joy and gently remove attention from what does not. Remember, pleasing others is never as important as pleasing the divine within you, who is always calling you toward harmony, kindness, and love. You can be as a child to enter the kingdom of heaven, even in a stirred-up world. You can be happy even when many are caught in arguments about right and wrong. While others forget that everyone can feel their own truth in any moment, you can trust the divine within. Trust your inner compass. Order the ice cream that calls to you. And when life feels off, simply learn, adjust, and move forward. Joy calls you. Love calls you. Your dear ones in spirit beckon you toward their loving experience. Allow yourself to surrender to those whispers from heaven, from the divine within, from your own soul. This, dear ones, is the innocent, authentic way you originally intended to live. God bless you. We love you so very much. The angels.